from Caitlin. She writes, I love how your kids seem to know about politics and social issues already. I've got 3 young kids, ages 6, 4, and 2, and my husband and I always talk about the balance of sheltering them from things versus starting to expose them so they know our opinions and values. Any advice on this? What's the right age? Thank you for that, Caitlin. Yes, your kids are the same distance apart as mine. Mine are now 16, 14, and 12, so same as yours, only with a 1 in front of them. And we definitely put some thought into this, and I would say the main thing we did was when they were little, like your kids' ages, we just talked about values. And church is a great reinforcement of just values. They don't talk politics at church. I think what they talk about at church is all the stuff you should be talking about at home. Like, what do I care about? Being good to other people. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. Don't rely on other people to do the hard work. You do it. Do unto others. All that. Don't covet. Don't be an envious person. And then the general stuff that I think we as conservatives believe, which is safe spaces are anything but. It's good to take risks. Failure is fine and actually kind of welcome to your character development. Falling down is part of becoming great. Stand up for what you believe in. Don't be shamed out of saying what you really believe, what you really think. It's fine. And when your kids say something that they really think, even if you disagree with it, hear them out. Like, prove to them that you too can accept different ideas. And like, test them a little. Like, well, why do you think that? What about this? Do a little Socratic method. Like, well, what if this happened? Oh, you like socialism? All right, do the old Halloween thing. Well, what would you think if, your brother went out and did no trick-or-treating? He stayed at home watching TV and you did all the trick-or-treating and he wanted you to give him half. Well, how would you feel about that? Like that kind of stuff, those basics. And then when they get a little older, around, say, the presidential elections, you can start introducing a little politics. Like, well, and I really, really, really believe it's important not to make them feel like you are pushing them to one side. Like you are, let's be honest. You want them to become Republicans or independents who vote conservative. But I think it's better for you to shepherd them so that they come to that decision on their own. And you can talk about, like, this is what the Democrats believe and this is what the Republicans believe. And strongman the Democrats' argument. Make your kid a good arguer who thinks through complex issues when they're a little older. Like mine at 12, 14, and 16, this is totally a sweet spot for that. And then would debate it over the kitchen table. And I think that's better than being like, the Democrats suck. We're Republicans. I actually think it's better to like strong man the Democrats' arguments and walk your kids through how they end, like do battle. Because the Democrats won't win if you actually have substantive arguments over their positions.